Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
The pride and joy of Andrean High School in Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox. One of the tougher lefties. It reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Coming to the plate now, number one. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Olsen comes up with it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
No, Matt. A big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner is at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
Now to the plate, Jace Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. Ball 1. He'll come into play here at 319. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one. But if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Inside.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In there, 1-2 now. VR stands at second with 2 gone. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Franklin Barreto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Cobb, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint.
The right fielder.
What's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball just inside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1. There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stewart has a beat on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Time now
Batting
for a glance
third,
at Bob Melvin's
the
A's
first
starting
baseman,
lineup. Mark DeRosa,
Matt
tell us about this lineup in
Olson.
a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, take a look at this lineup. It fires me up. A lot of good offensive players, up and down. They're in the top third in the league in hits, and they create a lot of problems. They can beat you in a lot of different ways. Not only guys who can drive the ball out of the ballpark, but those grinders who can work the ball the other way.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Two and two. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with two away. And that's outside. He lost him, ball four.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys
Batting
is
fourth,
exactly what we saw
the
right there.
designated hitter,
Pitchers work around
Chris
them and nibble the corners a lot more
Davis.
so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Cobb comes set. First pitch on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's only 2 for 10. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Davis, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Oakland. Still no score. So coming to the plate, DJ Stewart. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering on its way. Nope. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And the count will be full. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively.
Batting fifth.
And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Settling in now, Dwight Smith Jr. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Grossman moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. And 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting eighth.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Rickard. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
No ball, 2
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Striding in, Mark Canha. He's set to lead off the
leading
home
off
half
for
of the
the
2nd.
The center fielder, Mark
First delivery
Canha.
to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rickards under it. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's gone 2 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
High in the air out to center field. Smith moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cobb's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Severino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, number 1. And a ball, 1-0. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Stepping in now, Jace Peterson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Profar for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Orioles held in check there. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the A's,
Digging in,
the
Robbie
left
Grossman.
fielder, Robbie Grossman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball one. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with
Batting
one
ninth,
away, it's time to check
the
out
catcher,
the current standings in the
Nick
American League East as you get a
Hundley.
peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Into the box, Nick Hundley is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Hundley leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Now batting, Stephen Piscotty. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Cobb comes set. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3. Ready with the 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Loop down towards short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now in the box, Jonathan VR as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. One for Profar at second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take.
24.
And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So stepping in, DJ Stewart looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with long...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit hard on the ground to second. VR takes it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter,
good time now to check out the Orioles road to the
hitter,
show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Full count.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate
Now
the last
batting,
couple of games.
center fielder,
That's his 5th strikeout
Mark
in this series alone.
Canha.
So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now it's Mark Hanna, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cobb into the windup. Here's the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Orioles.
All right, thanks,
fielder,
Heidi.
Number 35, Dwight Smith Jr.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. 0-1 the count. A 1 pitch on its way. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been 19, all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys.
Right fielder,
I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The Athletic.
Stepping
The third
into the
baseman.
box, Chad Pinder, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Popped him up. Davis has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Standing in, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Lays off 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. He loses him on ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say,
The left fielder,
that's a
number
great
8.
AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher
Grossman.
like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 3, Nick
So we're running at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Profar is off at first with 2 away. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. One left for Oakland. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping up now, Pedro Severino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's one for Profar at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, number 1.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, number 1. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you,
now
he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in, Jace Peterson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Slider laid off for a ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now a throw over.
Safe.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 delivery. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Franklin
The
Barreto.
Athletic.
He was a ground out victim
The
last time up.
Franklin Barreto.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So striding in, Stephen Piscotty. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Ball one. One out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 0-2 delivery. That misses 1-2.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo. He'll start the
Leading off for
seventh.
the
And
Orioles,
Dan, as a former pitcher
the
yourself, you
designated
must
hitter,
be enjoying this.
Mark
Lots of good pitching and
Trumbo.
defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
On its way is pitch number 75. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And it's 1-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder
24.
right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, DJ Stewart. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The center fielder, number 35, Dwight Smith Jr.
Striding in once again, Dwight Smith Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Pinder in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right. Piscotty looks up, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
The first baseman,
Into
number
the box,
19,
Chris Davis.
Chris Davis.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. He is a heater in there for a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Hundley over to his right, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orioles
please
get a
join
run
me for the
thanks to the
traditional
long ball.
7th-inning
Gap
stretch.
and stretch, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Striding forward now is the DH,
The
Chris
Athletic.
Davis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow.
Now
You're
batting.
hanging on to
The
a slim
center
lead,
fielder,
and the last
Mark
thing you want to do is give up a
Canna.
leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready now, Mark Canna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here, and this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
0-1, here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Now batting,
Definitely
third
rushed himself
baseman.
on that return throw
Yeah.
to first there, and he threw it away.
Binker.
They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in now, Chad Pinder, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Now this gets all the way to the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Luis Ortiz takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Into the box now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Ortiz, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Robbie Grossman waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home, and he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out, number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys.
The left
best
fielder,
pitchers
number 8,
have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A ball and a strike. From the stretch, the 1-2. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon, all even at 1 apiece. Now it's At the plate, Joey Rickard. He's hoping
Leading
to
off for the
avoid the
Orioles,
hat trick. He struck
right
out in
fielder,
each of his first 2
Joey
plate appearances so far.
Rickard.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Count still at 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. At the plate, Pedro Severino. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. In now, number 1. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. Stepping into the box, Nick Hundley. He
leading
was
off
retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drop the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Nope.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hundley in front, 3 balls and a strike.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
3-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Franklin.
Now at the plate,
Barreto.
Franklin Barreto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. One and 1 to Franklin Barreto. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch
Now
wasn't even close.
The right fielder.
Now he's got a man on with 1 out,
Defense.
so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way to third. There's Peterson over to VR. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Ladies and
Trennan
gentlemen,
comes
your
on now, and
attention,
he's just
please.
hoping to keep this thing
Now
tied.
pitching for
No
the
save
A's.
opportunity here.
Number 39, Wade Ryan.
Ready for another chance?
Leading
Chase
off the
Peterson.
opening.
He'll go to work trying
The
to
third
do
baseman.
something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starters.
The batter,
Great
number 2,
day's work any
second
way you
baseman.
look at it.
Jonathan.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got
VR.
really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Trinan originally hails from Kansas. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The 1-1. And he pops it up. Barreto into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Takes this the other way to right. Piscotty is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still tied 1 apiece. Stepping in, Matt Olson. He was a double play victim last time around.
The first baseman.
Rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Smith has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner to center field. Smith is there, 2 gone.
Now
that's one of those tough outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Mark Hanna. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Smith has it in his tracks. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. So striding forward now, DJ Stewart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a foul tip is held onto behind the plate. A nice job by Hundley to preserve the strikeout. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 1 for 3. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like a sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Hit sharply on the ground. Profar is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis. Your attention, please.
Will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2
number
out
16,
and the base is empty.
Trey Mancini.
And that misses inside 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle. He sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Joey Rickard is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that's in there, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, Dero. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Severino. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Your attention,
Trevino
please.
trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Lou Trevino.
Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Trevino, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a second-year big leaguer. Two down, runners at first and second. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Trey Mancini will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
For the Orioles. Now playing first base, number 16.
Digging in and looking for more, Chad Pinder. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Grounded back up the middle to his right, beyond, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie.
At the plate, Robbie Grossman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. Into the windup with the 0-2. Check the swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. A's are gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 1. And he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Barreto's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
ready now for Baltimore. Jace Peterson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. Snap throw to first. Not in time. Ready with the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's going,
he's going. 1-1. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ready with the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. He's set. The 2-2. He stays alive. Still 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. To his right. Profar. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1. Richard Blyer takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Richard Blyer.
Digging in, Nick Hundley.
The Athletics. The catcher, Nick Hundley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that
The batter,
strikeout
number
would be scored,
1,
looking
shortstop,
or swinging.
Franklin.
He tried to check his swing, but I'm
Barreto.
pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Franklin Barreto. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. Peterson fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, David Piscotty.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it. 2-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fouled away. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hard hit at third. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score remains tied 1-1.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Buchter
please.
gets the ball as he'll
Now
take over to
pitching for
start
the
this
Athletics.
12th inning.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ Stewart. He was sat down on strikes
Leading
in his
off for
last
the
at
Orioles.
bat.
Yeah, and he
The
didn't
left
put up
fielder.
much of a fight
Number
either, Matty.
24.
Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show, Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. Digging in to try it again, Dwight Smith Jr. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and one strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Down the third baseline. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kenna on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still tied 1 apiece. Miguel Castro will be summoned here to start the home 12th.
Now
and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the
Number
13th.
50, Miguel Castro.
Ready once again, Matt Olson.
It
was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Hard liner toward short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Line toward right center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away.
Mark.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box now, Mark Hanna. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to
third
protect
baseman.
the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least one more. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on the show.
Your attention, please.
Soria takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
At the plate, Joey Rickard. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rickard is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Right back at him and off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
In now for the O's, Pedro Severino. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Profile for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in, number 1, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Standing in, Jurickson Profar. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 4.
Profar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Robbie Grossman will be next. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie.
And now, Robbie Grossman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Ball
1-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 3, Nick Hundley.
So digging in now, Nick Hundley. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. And he misses with it, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. A's are gone in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jace Peterson. Your attention, please.
Is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Shortstop, number 10, Marcus Semien.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Popped him up. Pinder shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ladies and gentlemen, is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
In now, Mark Trumbo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. The pause and the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still tied 1 apiece. Next up for the A's, Marcus
Leading off
Semien.
for the
Lifetime
A's,
versus this arm.
the shortstop,
He's just 1 for 6.
Marcus Semien.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out
Now
number
batting,
1.
the
Good
right
contact
fielder,
to start out the inning.
Defense.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece
Up
of
next,
hitting right there, especially
the
in
first
extra
baseman,
innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero.
Olsen.
He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Full count. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for
Now
pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional
now
walk.
Batting.
And the force play is now in order.
Mark.
Now to the plate, Hanna. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
And a full count for Canada now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And it misses ball 4. And with that, the winning run will be forced in. What a disaster.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Yasmero Petit gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, Yusmeiro Petit got his second W of the season as the Athletics claimed the victory over the Orioles 2-1. In other athletics news, relief pitcher Edebre Ramos has been promoted from AAA to the majors. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-1. The Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-3. The Cleveland Indians grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-2. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they ran over the Reds 7-0. The Rays hit 3 long balls as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 12-4. Mitch Moreland drove home 3 runs, leading the Bo Sox over the Twins 9-3. The Atlanta Braves brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 9-0. The Nationals amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-5. The Chicago Cubs completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-1. The Detroit Tigers put up 16 hits on the day as they plundered the Pirates 7-0. The Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 1-0. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got a road win against Arizona 6-0. Pedro Baez grabbed his second win of the year as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 2-1. The Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 2-0. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.